Welcome to 7 Tarot. To become an experienced navigator, you need to get lost once in a while. And before you know it, you don't need a map at all to show you the stars. Here, in these videos, we dive deep into remote viewing, a powerful ability to perceive events, people, and places beyond time and space. Using this intuitive practice, which can also be known as automatic drawing and writing, we explore past, present, and future predictions, uncovering hidden truths the tarot cards cannot give you alone, and revealing messages the universe wants you to hear. Through remote viewing, we access information beyond the 5 senses, offering detailed insights that can help you navigate life with confidence and clarity. If you're seeking answers, guidance, or a deeper connection to the unknown, you're in the right place. Subscribe and join the journey. Let's unlock the mysteries together.
Cancer, how you doing? So I don't know why I keep hearing squirt and spurt, or Stuart, or anybody that has S in their name, but I'm hearing squirting. So I really don't know for you guys that might be a little bit squeamish out there. I'm also picking up someone that's into calligraphy. R, anybody that has R in their name? But I'm kind of picking up squirting. I mean, that's up to you where that's coming from. But it's coming from someone. But I'm hearing that I'm into calligraphy. Now, spur or spurt, Tottenham Hotspur. Someone's very hot, very attractive. Could be a Leo energy. Okay, but sun, something to do with the sun here. Place in the sun, a place, a fish, that would be a Pisces. Okay, some of you might be travelling or thinking about travelling here. Okay, let's go on to another page. I'm definitely picking up like I'm dreaming and thinking about a place in the sun. So I'm thinking about a place, so that would be a cod, haddock or fish. So that would mean a 3 or Pisces. The sun is an 8, so it's Leo or Aquarius. Okay. But I'm also picking up, I'm thinking about a place. So that's a 3. So Pisces. But it might be where I'm considering, or someone is, whether it be a train, a plane, or an automobile, that I'm thinking about travelling. Right, or someone is. This has been coming up in a lot of my remote viewing readings, because I asked if, like, April, is this when everybody seems to have their holidays? Because I know the kids are on school. Kin or Kim, or my next of Kim. My next is Kim. Some of you might be swipe left and swipe right. You're on some sort of like dating website, or someone is making a website, or they own a website. Chris is also web. Charlotte. But like a website. Now, I don't know what this website is. Okay, I can't spell, so don't worry about my spelling. But I'm definitely picking up like a 2, Libra, right? And a website. Now, I don't know what this website is because of your first message. Right, of your first message. This could be like a website that's called Squirters or Hooters. I really keep picking up like calligraphy. Like I'm writing and I'm sort of drawing, or I've got an artistic flair. Like art. Right. And I may be doing calligraphy. Okay, like this, like arts and crafts, or crofts, or Mandy. Okay, but like I'm sort of like drawing, or someone draws. There's something to do. Okay, there's 2 messages here. Draws. This is someone's pantyhose. I don't know if I can draw pantyhose. What is that? Someone's camel toe. Here, like pantyhose. This is like a secret website or something, right? A secret website that somebody, that's pretty good camel toe, really. But this is like a secret website of like, these are my legs. Okay, here. I have legs, so that's good. Do you have arms? That looks shit. But like, it's like a lingerie, like something to do with women's underwear or women's clothes. Like a clothing range, okay, or a shooting range. Shooters or hooters? Is this a pub or a boozer that someone works in, like, what do they call that, hooters, when you have to dress up all kinky or keely, and I have to dress up and wear shorts here. I have to dress up and wear shorts, okay, and I work at Shooters, right, or somewhere that requires me to wear very minimal, right? So because of that, I'm also picking up like a website that someone wants to have or does have. Now, it's either to do with like arts and crafts, and this is either like YouTube, okay, or it's IG account or something. Okay, I'm picking up Graham, okay, or Gray, David Gray, or 50 Shades of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey. So this is like 50G. This is someone that earns quite a lot of money doing pay-per-view, right? Like, you've got to pay to see what I have to offer. Okay. Could be from the Offords or Sandy or St. Neots. But you've got to pay to be able to see what is going on behind this door. Right, behind my paddocks or buttocks. Like, you've got to see to... Right, this is, I think they call it that, like a pay-per-view or a porn site. Okay, where is sex involved? Sex. Okay, or naked, being naked. And if you want to see it, you're going to have to pay to see it. Or Lucy, or Lucifer, Capricorn. Unless some of you want to do that, right? But it's definitely saying that because of these messages here of like, if you want to see me squirt, okay, then you're going to have to like pay to watch me, and I'll watch you and you watch me. It's one of those websites, Cancer, or Life Path 7. Now, if that isn't, and I mean, like I said, if you're with someone, right, if you're with somebody and you believe that they are cheating or they're watching porn or something like that, or there's some kind of like, you know, pay a certain amount of money and you can get over here and see it, okay, or it, or Steve, what, or a king, Stephen King, okay, this could be a king, or kinky. It's like very kinky energy, sexual type sort of energy that's here, okay, sexual healing or instant gratification or something, okay, but like whatever it is that you have to get to speak or see this person, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. Stephen King. So it's like writing, or a book, or books, or Brooks. Now, I'm also picking up that Brookside. So this could be from Britain. Anybody's got B in their name. B, B, B. Okay, unless your bra size is B. But like Brookside was in Manchester. So it could be someone from Britain, right? From Britain. Well, I mean, obviously Manchester is in other parts of the country, in other parts of the world, right? Could be Australia. But like, you've got a place in the sun. So this might be like, I'm thinking about relocating, or the person that I might be viewing. See, a view to a kill, 007. So another 7. But like view to a kill, like I'm doing a viewing. You like pay-per-view. But this might be where somebody here is moving. Like they're renting out an apartment or a store or an apartment. Okay, and I'm renting out a store or an apartment, and I want to know how much it is before I relocate. Or the name Kat. Could be a Leo, or the name Kate. Katie or Kat. Okay, but something like that. Katie or Kat or Katharina or Katrina. Katrina and the waves. So now we're looking at waves. Waves. The ocean sea. Lucy. Laura. But the ocean waves. So, the ocean. Atlantic Ocean. Ocean's 11. So that would be Libra. And the ocean would be like the world. So you'd also have a 3 in this ocean. So far, or Sophie, we've got Pisces, fish, right? And then we've also got Libra, right? Ocean's 11. So you've got, or 3, 4, 5, once I caught a fish alive. There's Pisces energy here, right? And it may be where some of you are either talking online communications, right, as a job, or you're talking to someone. I'm also picking up the lovers. So that'd be Gemini. Okay, so you got a 6 in here, 56, someone that's around 56. So the people involved in this are Pisces, Libra, Sag or Taurus, and then Gemini or Capricorn, right, so far. And there's an energy of talking to someone online where it might be work related, if they work online, or it's to do with love. Okay. And they live across the world, right? You have to travel there to get there. But there's this promise, this secret, right? Someone could be secretly talking to someone or have a secret desire that they want to be watched. This is like, I like being watched online. Okay. Let's see. So I have to kind of do that so I can give you a decent thumbnail so people are like, oh, I want to probably look at that. I want to have a look at that. You see, a flat. Somebody here is they either do this for a living, right? They either do it for a living or they're moving a flat, right? I don't know why I'm also hearing flat chest. Don't know. Or nice breast or something like that. Chicken. Could be on a diet maybe, or this person's on a diet or something to do around food. But what I'm picking up is like, I'm going to have a view and I'm going to have a look at an apartment. Okay, because I might be thinking about moving. All right, moving. But whatever it is, there's an energy here of 8. Leo or Aqua, but energy of leaving. Leanne, leaving, right? I feel like just packing up and leaving on a jet plane, okay? Or I just feel like leaving my job, for instance, right? I want to leave my job. It's not quite enough for what I want. I want more, right? But you seem to have all of this energy coming in and out. In and out, in and out energy. Okay, it's coming in and then it's going out. So it might be where you're trying to manifest something, or like you've got a lot of people that are kind of like coming in and out of your life. Okay, on this internet. So this could be, like I said, it could be where people are talking globally. Okay. And like people come in and then they go out and they come in, they get a reading or they get whatever they get and then they go. They come and they go. Okay. Some of that is a porn website. And these people, they come in, okay. They come and then they go. So they come in, they get their rocks off, and then they go. Right? And it's a website that may be of like pay-per-view. A view to a kill. Pay-per-view. Paper. Something to do with paper. Journalism or jism. Jizz. Here. Don't know, someone might be sticking their papers together. Someone's smoking copious amounts of ganja, weed. Okay. Good old cone going on there. Okay, fucking hell, that's a big old cone. But someone could be getting high. I'm also picking up that people may be selling this. Okay, they sell weed, and that's what's being hidden, right? Because it would also be like tax and money, or a taxi driver. Okay, because it would be like transport, or you might work for a transport company. Right? So, here we go. I'm picking up like a taxi firm or a taxi company, right? And they come and they go. That is a shit motor. Okay. Taxi, and then people get in the car and then they go here. Okay. Okay. A taxi service, and people are coming in and they're getting out and blah, 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 so on and so forth. Someone here is getting out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Someone might be thrown out or kicked out, or this might be to do with your love life, but I'm definitely hearing get out. Get out. You are sacked. You're fired. Right, I don't know what that is. Fire marshal? Marshal? Mathers? Something to do with rapping or music. Fire. What is this to do with fire and a marshal? I'm picking up like fire. Like my car's on fire. Here. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. It might just be a fire sign that has Cancer in their chart. They're a life path 7 Cancerian, but they are a fire sign. Right? Fire sign. Cancerian. Right? And it's saying, get out now. Get out. Some of you may have, if you work in a building, right? This is one to pay attention to here, because majority of my predictions come true. But unfortunately, there's not much you can do to stop it. Yeah. There's this building that I'm seeing here, right? Now, it might not be serious, because it could just be like a fire drill. Okay, a fire drill. But I'm picking up like a block of flats, and this alarm goes off. Right? Alarm. Or Aslam. Oh, shit. Leo? Or Aslami. Oh, shit. What? Fucking hell. Picking up like the Twin Towers. What on earth is going on there? Fire alarm. Could have something around Leo. Kathy Bates. Something to Australia, maybe. I don't know, man. I'm sort of like, I don't know what I'm kind of hearing to whether it be true or not. Because I'm hearing a fire, right? Fire alarm. And then I heard Islami. Well, I'm not blaming anyone or anything like that, but that's just kind of the way the world's kind of going. I don't know if this is some sort of like war or whatever it is, but it's kind of showing me something here. Sorry, let me just try and find something. Sorry, I've got a brush that is actually fire. And I can't find it. But I'm definitely picking up like a fire drill or a fire. Okay. And that's not good because I don't know whether it's saying it is or whether it isn't. Okay. Oh, fuck. I've really got to sort these out. Here we go. Flame. Fire. Okay. So it's like this fire alarm goes off. Because I keep hearing like Marshall Mathers, or this might be Marshalls. This is like music, right? Music. Music. Marshalls. That's like guitar playing. Like Marshalls is obviously a brand to do with band and a music. So is this a music venue? This might be a prediction, so I'm kind of got to go along with it. They're saying something about fire marshal, a building. Marshalls as in like they sell like music amps, amplifiers and something, guitars. But then it might be someone that plays music where they're at a venue. And they go to a venue and suddenly there's like this fire alarm that goes off. And everybody has to come out. are like, and it's like, there's a fire, 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 right? Everybody out. And I've got to kind of get out to line up, unless you actually work for the fire company, and that's me channeling it for you. Because I don't want to go and put the shits up everybody, and they're like, fuck me, I'm not going into any building, right? But what I'm hearing is the cross between marshals, meaning music, right, a venue, or it's actually a company that make amplifiers. But what they're saying is a building on fire that may have something to do with around music, right? Music. So it could be where people are going to watch a band, or they're going to actually play, and because they're going to play, there may be a fire at this building, right? Because I can kind of see a lot of this sort of like marshal's alarm, fire alarm. Okay, Leo energy here. Make sure that you guys have a fire alarm, right, in your house, where if you're living in a block of flats, right, and you have a soup, making soup, something to do with food, right, but make sure that you've got a fire alarm, because it's kind of like something catching fire, right, burning food, or like I haven't got a fire alarm, right, here. Especially if someone's living in like a block of flats where they're at the top, right, at the top of the building, right? Because if your house or your flat is owned by someone else and they haven't been keeping up with the Joneses, or John or Jones, but if they haven't been keeping up with all of the renovations of the house, or Chris, or Claire, right? But if they haven't been, because I'm picking up like somebody that is like an electrician, right? So I'm not going to be drawing for a while. I'm just going to talk the messages through. Somebody here could be like an electrician, but they don't have qualifications. Like in Britain, you can't, well, I mean, you can, but it's not legal. But you can do like, okay, I'm a certified electrician. Are you? No, but I can do it for you on the cheap. So I'll come round your house and I'll just like fucking do this electricity, wire up your electric oven and your cooker and blah, blah, blah. But what they're saying is that this person may not have grounded it, right? They've not done some job that they've done. They haven't done it right, right? So if you are a workman out there and you are watching, right, and you do renovations and you do buildings and constructions and you're doing something around electricity, please make sure that you go back to wherever it is that you was to check on whether you are missing something here, right? Because this would be me preventing it, because this hasn't happened yet, right? So what they're saying is somebody here may be doing renovations around their house or their home, right? And they're a fire sign, more than likely. Could be Sag, Taurus, or Leo. But somebody's doing renovations around their house. Housey. Chris, Christine, Claire. Anybody has C or R in their name. Okay, or JR. But if you're having renovations done and the person that's doing it, whether they do have qualifications or whether they don't trust it, or Justin. Because they're saying that it might not be done right. It could be faulty. There could be a fault in something that there is there that could well cause a fire here, right? Because it's faulty. Faulty towers. Someone from Britain, maybe? Now, I've just realised, and it's kind of shitting me up a little bit, I've got an Instapot, right? An Instapot, and I haven't had it long. And the mechanism has stopped the lid from locking. It doesn't lock properly. Something went wrong with it, and it doesn't lock properly. I don't know why, but it just doesn't. So I was under the impression that I thought, fuck, if I'm actually turning this on, and like it like, and the lid kind of like moves around, it could fly off and cause a bang, right? So it's kind of making me think, shit. But I've only just bought that. But things like that, if there's something faulty, make sure that you're having a look at it or checking it, right? But especially if something has been wired up and someone's like, oh, I'll come round and do that. Are you qualified? No, but I know what I'm doing. Do you? Right? Because they're saying that there could well be a chance here that something could happen. Now, if you haven't got fire alarms, get a fire alarm. If you live in the building and you're at the top, get a fire alarm. Okay. Unless I am completely and utterly channeling someone that works as a fire marshal. Because I definitely keep hearing Marshall Mathers, music, mothers, my mother maybe, lover, could have something to do around a Gemini. But like fire marshal Mathers, music, guitars, amplifiers, maybe a music venue. Okay. Then I'm also hearing venison. So venison is a fish, I believe, is it? So that would be a restaurant or cooking utensils, right? Something that is cooking. Make sure that you don't leave it on cooking, right? If you are using an appliance that you haven't used in quite some time, check it, right? Don't use something that's faulty, okay? Because they're saying something is faulty. Faulty towers, right? So 100% the tower, 100% Life Path 7 Cancerian, because this is obviously the tower, right? Now, going back briefly, or the name Lee or Laura, to your messages, just to clarify everything. Something to do with around squirting and shooters, or hooters and a restaurant and stuff like that. Hotel California, someone from Cali, California, right? Some sort of sexual desire of squirting and stuff like that, right? So it may be someone that does, I don't know, a pay-per-view, or there's some sort of, I don't know, connection that you may have with someone that is turning you on, and you're doing some sort of, you know, masturbation live video or whatever it is, I don't know. For you guys that are doing that, if you're frigid and you're like, oh my God, I'm not into any of that, how dare you? Then I'm not talking to you, okay? I'm talking to the people it does relate to. There is this energy of maybe traveling and visiting someone. Then I am definitely picking up the World Wide Web. So maybe running or opening up a website or my own, sorry if I'm kind of repeating myself. Web site. I don't know if that's how you spell website, but there you go. That's what happens when you're gifted. Never look a gift horse in the mouth, Dave. Okay. But website. Jesus Christ, man. Web. Chris, anybody that has C in their name? Because I know a Chris Webster. Okay. But it won't be him. Well, it might be. But Web. So Chris. Anybody that has the name of Chris. Crisscross make you wanna jump, start a car. This person is also a mechanic. Okay, Michael. If this person fixes cars for a living and they're doing something around the electrics, be very careful, right? Because they're saying something about crisscross make you want to jump start a car. So the battery. So something about a faulty battery or something like that that needs a jump start, or someone is a mechanic. Okay. Battery pack. Cube Gordon Jr. I don't know. Gordon Flash. So there's some sort of flashing energy here. A Cameron, but like a camera, candid camera, like doing things on a camera. This came up in the Pisces reading. A washing machine. This is a washing machine. What is going on here now? Washing machine. See, these are all like machines or like electrical appliances. Sorry, I haven't got my iPad at an angle that I can actually draw a straight line. But it's like an appliance. Maybe a washing machine someone's looking for to buy. Or this is your spin cycle. Right? But I'm definitely picking up like renovations, moving, blah, blah, blah. You know, like my washing machine. Why that's important, I got no idea. Someone could be a cleaner or Tina, right? Or a core Tina, right? Why that is important, I've got no idea. Washing, laundry, laundering money. There may be some kind of cash in hand here, right? Where I get a load of money and I may or may not have to launder it, but it's cash. Right? Or Cass. Or Chris. Again, anybody that has C in their name. But there's this laundering energy of like money that has to be washed. Wash it back. Someone might be on crack. Crack cocaine. Cocaine. Okay, or Derek, or D, or anybody's got D in their name. Okay, but like I'm selling a load of product, blah, blah, blah. Might be on the dark web. Right, on the dark web. And I'm selling product, and then I'm getting the cash, and then I have to wash the money. So I have to have another business that's legit in order to be able to cycle the money through for it to come back clean. Somebody could be rehab in a rehabilitation center or fell off the wagon, because the wheel did fall off the wagon in another reading a little while ago, and someone could be drinking still, okay, and the wheels fell off the wagon. So I'm now back on what I was doing before. But whatever it is, I'm picking up washing money, sending it back, blah, 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 ciphering it through, filtering it through, car mechanic, cars, a business, Life Path 7 maybe, laundering it through different things, buying stuff with the cash that I've got, being paid cash, and then doing something around my other business to make it disappear, right? There's that there. Somebody that's into arts or the army, Salvation Army, or they're in the army now. Now, noun, noon. Or the moon. I'm into the moon. I've followed Mr. Spoon. I don't know. But, I don't know, conspiracies and all that, something to do with the moon. But anyway, arts, crafts, website, 50G, 50 grams. Someone's holding a kilo or something or whatnot, or they're holding weight of drugs. something like that, right here. 50 Shades of Grey, some sort of like sex and stuff kind of going on, or bondage or whatever. Pay for it. What was that? Manchester, Brookside. So someone from like Manchester maybe. Relocate. Relocation. Vacation relocation. So I might be looking at a building or a house to move and moving, right? So it would be, is all the regulations up to scratch? Because you could earn, that what they're saying is, right, is that you could work in a pub or a restaurant, right? You could work there. And they're having these renovations done, right, here. And this week is going to be where the fire marshal is coming in to say that the lights need fixing or this needs fixing, right? And it needs fixing, and it's a pub or a restaurant or both, right? And it needs fixing. So if you haven't gone through all of these checks, or Czechoslovakia, but you need to go around, because I'm picking up someone with like a clipboard, right? A clipboard and pen, right? And they're writing down all of these, right? Okay, that needs doing, this needs doing, that needs doing, this needs doing as well. Okay, check, right? Okay, that needs doing, that needs fixing, that needs fixing, that needs fixing as well, right? And, you know, it could be where this building here is under inspection, and I'm having an inspection done, so I've got to get all of these things fixed before the inspector comes. Now, if you have a food, fast food or food restaurant, right, this would be someone coming in to check to see if the kitchen is clean, if it is up to scratch of being able to actually make any food there. Is it clean? Okay. Because this is also a rehab as well for other people that are like going on the drug energy and whatnot on the rehabilitation centre. This is also like a pub and blah, 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 and also a YMCA. YMCA. Right? And there are a load of people here, like rehabilitating, or they've just got out of prison, or, you know, they all live in these fucking buildings and these houses, right? And it's maybe like a YMCA, or it's a rehab. Okay, so rehab and blah, 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 or a pub or a restaurant or whatever it is. But I need to go round room to room to room and check all of these rooms. Now, you could also be a cleaner, right? And this is what you do. But these are all rooms. Okay, renting one or you're in one, but whatever it is, if it's a pub, all of this needs checking. Because if this is me giving you a heads up that there's an inspector coming to have a look, then, and you don't know that, this is where the 10-year man comes around and starts to say, okay, we're coming for a surprise inspection to have a look around your home, or to have a look around your house or your business, to make sure that everything is up to scratch, that you have fire alarms, okay, that you've got all of the necessary stuff, right? So super. Okay. There you go. There's a heads up. That is your channeled intergalactic Nanu Mork and Mindy wise shit. Don't ask me why. I just have a gift and I use it, right? Never look a gift or in the mouth, Dave. Anyway, some of you could be racing horses or something to do with horses. Anyway, so there you go. There's your, please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want your tarot card reading, then you will need the join button provided below. YouTube will not allow me to make it any cheaper. So it's only $2 or $3 for you to join per month. And I try to throw out as many tarot readings over there for the star signs per day as I can. Depending if I've got a load of personal readings and what I've done for YouTube and what I haven't. The spare time I have, I do readings tarot-wise and I put them over on the join button below. If you would like them, then please join. It's very cheap. If you would like a personal reading, please feel free to reach out from any of the 3 links below. One is my personal Facebook page. You will need to send me a message and say, "Hi Steve, I'm just want to be on your Facebook page. Hello." Okay, please do that because I don't know if people are scams or not. So I will more than likely ask you where you're from. If you want a reading, reach out from there or from Discord or from my email address that are below. But the best place to get a hold of me if you want a personal reading is Facebook Messenger. Okay. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It really does help. Give this, man, right? This isn't tarot. You can share this, right? Give it to as many people as you can to inform them of the predictions that I'm doing to try and save lives, man, right? It may help someone. Right? So there you go. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you on your next one.